Are you struggling with balancing your work from your personal life? Or is it that you spend too much time on your work and less time on your personal life? Or you feel that you spend too much time on your personal life than you spend on your work, which makes it very difficult to balance the both. Then this video is for you, as today we'll be learning about how to boost our productivity and achieving a work-life balance, as well as time management strategies that we can employ in achieving our goal. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Celine, and you are welcome to our YouTube channel. So productivity is the art of accomplishing more in less time while maintaining the quality of your work. It also has to do with focusing on the matters that are really important and making use of the resources available to you. Having to understand this, let's look at how we can boost our productivity. First off, set clear goals and targets. So look at setting goals for the day, or look at setting your goals for the week, or look at setting goals for the month. When you do this, it helps you to become more productive. So for instance, I set a goal that, okay, at the end of every week, I should be able to shoot 3 YouTube videos. In doing that, I know that this is the time that I'm going to use to shoot my YouTube video. This is the time that I'm going to use to focus on my work, okay? This is the breaks that I'll be having in between work so that I can have a better relaxation and renew the mind, re-energize myself to continue working, okay? When you do this, you'll be able to have a productive life, okay? Because you know that at this time you are doing this, at this time you are going to do this, at this time you are going to do this. It's really going to help. So set clear goals. Either you are setting the goal for the day, you are setting the goal for the month or the week. So you decide which one best works for you. And then another thing is that you can also learn how to delegate some of your work. So you realize that, okay, there are certain things that you can give to somebody to do for you. Like, for instance, after shooting my video, maybe I'll not have a lot of time to concentrate on editing the video. Then I can delegate that to a photographer or a videographer to do the editing. Okay, let's bring this to work. So for instance, I'm working on a document and I feel that I have other things to do, like sending out emails. I can delegate that work to my colleague and ask him to help me send that emails on my behalf. I think in doing this, we'll be able to concentrate on the more important and more urgent tasks and delegate the others to people that can help you. Another thing that you can do is to eliminate distractions. If you know that your notifications are going to distract you, so you are working and you have your notifications turned on, you are having notifications from your social media platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, and it's distracting you. Every minute you would have to check on who has sent you a message on WhatsApp, which is, in a way, distracting you from working productive. So in doing that, you can turn off your notifications so that you can concentrate on doing the work and doing it well. You understand? So let's learn how to eliminate certain distractions. If you realize that you have unnecessary tabs open on your computer, that will make you go and focus on that other than working. Then you close all those tabs. I think in doing this, it can help us be more productive. So having to understand what productivity is, let's look at some time management strategies that we can all practice. The first one is time blocking. Okay, so let us learn how to schedule our activities with time. So you know that at this point in time at 6 a.m. you are praying or you're having your morning devotion, or at 6 a.m. you are going for a jog. Okay, right after jogging, you know that you have to be back at 6:30. 6:30, you are going to take your bath and dress up for work. You decide that you're going to leave home at 7. So you leave home at 7 and probably it takes you an hour to get to work. You get to work at 8. You can decide that, okay, when you get to work, you use 15 minutes to relax because of the stress from moving from home to work. That's if you live from far away from work. So when you do that, then you can also decide that, okay, so from let's say 8:15 to 10, you are going to focus on, let's say, sending out emails or making out calls or working on certain documents. After doing that, you can also what I'm saying is that just put time to your activity so that you don't spend more time doing even less important things than the urgent. I think this will help us. So this strategy is called time blocking, putting time along with or setting time along with your activity so that you know that at this point in time, this is what the activity that you have to do or partake in. Another time management strategy you can also take a look at is the Eisenhower Matrix. This strategy categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants based on the ones that are urgent and the ones that are important. Okay, so the first in the quadrant is do. What are you going to do first? And the doing first has to do with the task being very urgent and very important. So when you categorize it that way, you know that, okay, for this task is very urgent and it's very important, so you have to do it first. And then the second quadrant is to decide. So with that, it means that the task is very important, but then it's not urgent. So you can schedule a time to do it. So the task is very important, but it's not urgent. You schedule a time that, okay, at this time you're going to do it. Then we have the Delegate, where the task is very urgent, but it's not important. So because it's very urgent, but it's not important, you can delegate it to somebody to do it for you. Somebody that you trust can do the work very well. And then the last one is to eliminate or delete. Okay, so that one, the tasks, they are not important and they are also not urgent. So you eliminate it so that it's out of your way. So for this matrix, it can help you manage your time effectively. You'll know what to do first, what to decide to schedule and do later, what to delegate, and as well what to eliminate or delete. So now we've looked at what productivity is and ways we can be productive. We have also looked at some time management strategies. Now let's look at how to achieve a work-life balance, or how to balance our work and our personal life. So these are some of the strategies that we can do. First, let us learn to set boundaries. Okay, so let's say you work from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that's the weekends, is your free time. Let us normalize not checking on emails or messages that is related to work during our leisure time, so that we can have the full relaxation that we need. So let's set that boundary. During this time, no work. This is time to concentrate on my personal life, time to concentrate on my well-being, time to relax and enjoy what I like the most. Okay, so in doing that, you'll be able to have a perfect balance, because you know that when it's time for work, you also don't engage in activities that is for your personal life. And when it's time for personal life, you do not check on work. It's in doing that, I'm sure it can help you achieve the balance that you need. So let's learn to say no. It is important to learn how to say no, especially when your plate is already. When you overcommit, it can only lead to stress and also burn you out. So if you know that you can't do something, just saying no, you can't do it. So for instance, you have a lot of work to do, but then let's say friends are suggesting that you go out to have fun. I'm not saying that going out to have fun is bad, but this is a time that, let's say you have dedicated the time to working. Okay, because you are not, you tend to say yes, you probably have to go for that outing and then come back to overstress yourself to finish the work. And maybe you might have less time to finish that work. So that will be you even overstressing yourself. So let's learn to say no to certain things. I think that also goes with work. You are extremely tired, extremely exhausted. There's nothing that you can do about it. And let's say it's unfortunately you have to do something at work. At this time, I think you need to prioritize your personal being. Say you are extremely sick and you need to go back to work because it is important for you to be there. At that point in time, I think you should prioritize yourself and say no. So let's learn to say no. And in doing that, the last thing is to prioritize our self-care. If it is important to exercise, learn that's the time to exercise. It's important to pay close attention to your diet. Do that. If it is important to relax. Prioritize yourself. Yeah. So that it can help you live a meaningful life, because what is work if you've not taken good care of yourself? If you are sick, you can't work. So sometimes let us concentrate on ourselves. We get too stressed. Let's learn how to manage our stress. We get too tired. Let's learn how to manage all these things so that we can be able to balance our work and our personal life. So I want us all to remember that productivity is not just doing more, it's doing the right thing at the right time. And I believe that with these strategies that I've shared with you, we'll be able to learn how to achieve a work-life balance. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. If you watched up to this point, I love you so much. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment. I'd like to know what you think. And please subscribe and share.